Hello. Okay. Alrighty. Hello, everybody. There is Maurice Prince 602. Hello. So today is my very first TikTok live, and I am still learning how to use the platform. So I am getting used to posting, and I'm also getting used to how all of this works. So bear with me. And I saw Perfume Layering Lover Toya joined, but I'm not sure if you're still here. But if you are, welcome to Something You Can Use. And so something you can use is a space where you can come across recommendations and resources that you can use for daily life. So whether it's something that you can use for your health, home, style, like coming across deals on clothes or anything like that, you can find it here. But also you can get life lessons in between. And that's the part that I'm really passionate about and really interested in making an impact on people's lives with a positive impact on, because I just like sharing things that I come across that I think could be helpful and useful to people. So that's what Something you can use is about. And I'm just one of those people who, in a conversation, like if you come to me with a problem of some sort, I have a recommendation for that, right? And that's not always welcome within a conversation, but sometimes you just want to share it, and so you need a place to put it. So that's what this is. I see a couple more people join. So we have Rihanna Hernandez, welcome in. We have Zraya, and we have Spamwatt, that looks like a spam bot, not sure. But also Israel, welcome in. So welcome to Something You Can Use. And as I was just sharing, Something You Can Use is a space where you can get recommendations for things that are helpful. So helpful tips and tricks for things that you can use in daily life. Welcome in, Cody. Thank you for joining, and welcome in, Abigail. And so, that's what it's all about. As far as the live schedule, I'll be going live for the next 30 days at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And so that's what we'll do. And each day I'll have a topic of discussion. So the main topic of the 6 o'clock lives will be centered around the life lesson piece. So whether it's something related to school, career, or anything like that, that's what the overall idea would be, as well as other resources. I see we have a couple more people who have joined in. Welcome in, Disaster Drama Queen. Thank you so much for joining. That's someone I've connected with over in Dr. Lisa's community. Welcome in. Hopefully I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Jean Rolfe or Jeanne Rolfe. Froggy Fart, Vortex Edits. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the Daily Heart Me Disaster Drama Queen. Okay, so I was just sharing for those who are coming in what Something You Can Use is all about. And basically it's recommendations for things that you can use within daily life. So welcome, Kane 4PF. And I'll be going live 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for the next 30 days, Monday through Friday. The Saturday and Sunday weekend days are still up for debate. I got to figure out exactly what time that I can go live on those days, but mainly the large topic idea will be centering a life lesson, and then the other recommendations will kind of be attached to that as well. So with that, if you can add something in the chat that you think you'd be interested in learning more about, or that you would think would be useful, that could be helpful. And I can also take that into consideration as I'm coming up with topics and ideas for this particular live. Glad to support. Thank you, Disaster Drama Queen. And also, it looks like Maurice Prince 602, you're still here. So if you can just tap the screen, you can like the live and share the live. That'll be really helpful. And I'm talking to Maurice Prince 602 like that because that's my husband. So anyway, but yeah, that is really it. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and put that in the chat as well, like any questions about any of the topics I'm going to go over, or if any questions just about me as a person or a creator, that'll be good. That'll be cool as well. Thank you so much, Disaster Drama Queen, for sharing the live. Kafini, welcome. And someone else joined, but I think I missed their name. But it looks like they hopped out. So, but welcome in if you're new here. Welcome, Aaliyah A-OK. Welcome to Something You Can Use. This is a place where you can get recommendations on things that can help you in daily life. And this is just my first live, so I'm just figuring out how to use the platform. But yeah. Hi, Blake. Welcome in. Thank you for joining the live chat, Something You Can Use. This is just my first live. And so right now we're taking suggestions or ideas for things that you'd be interested in learning more about. If you want to leave those in the chat. Thank you, Disaster Drama Queen, for sharing out the live. Welcome in, OD. And so with that, I'm going to stick around for a few more minutes and try out some more of these features here. And then we can get on up out of here. Okay. Feisty since 87 joined. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. Hey, Satchel Page. Feisty since 87. That's my my college twin, basically. Thanks, Disaster Drama Queen. Thank you for sticking with me to help me practice, because I clearly have the jitters and the nerves, and I'm still trying to figure out how all this works. Thank you for joining in, Nurse Betty. 87, I think that was what your tag was. But yeah, we're just sitting here hanging out. As far as some of the topics that I'm thinking I could go over on this particular page, as far as like the life lessons and things that are concerned, I'm thinking about going live multiple times a day. So it's just like I'm studying for my PMP certification. And so I'm thinking of in the early morning times. Welcome in, Lavender Zero. Thank you for joining. But I'm thinking about in the morning times doing like a study session somewhere in between 5 a.m. and 7 a.m., just going over PMP certification stuff. And so I think that could be useful for anybody else who may be studying for their PMP certification, or if they just have something else that they need to work on, or something else that they need to study for. So it could kind of work as like a body doubling type of thing. So I think that could be useful. Also, I've come across different channels and different resources for people to get certified for doing different types of things, or to kind of learn different skills so that way they can, be able to make a career pivot or get into higher paying jobs. Also, just different things that I've learned about, going to school or just doing life. I'm also a late diagnosed neurodivergent person, so I could talk about those challenges and some of the things that I've come across that have helped me out with that. So, all kinds of things that we can talk about here. So, Disaster Drama Queen, I promote disaster preparedness. So, let me know if you ever want to co host and share ideas. Absolutely. Thank you for offering that. And thank you for the hearts. Thank y'all for liking the live. But yeah, that would be a great idea because that's very important, especially in times such as these when we kind of really don't have we don't have an idea of what the future looks like. Everything's changing from day to day. And so those tips could definitely be useful. Lavender Zero, help with higher paying job and federal. Yeah, that's definitely something we could go over. In fact, one of the top recommendations that I would give you is Simone Bees's channel. I'm not sure if she has a TikTok, but she's definitely on YT. And so she definitely lays out like different ways that you can start working in some of those higher paying positions within the government. She even lists out different ways like you can get into contract positions and kind of go overseas to work. So that's a good resource that you can follow. Thank you for sharing the live, Feisty Since 87. Thank you for liking the live, Disaster Drama Queen. Oh, and Lavender Zero, is that you, Nisha? If so, welcome in. Welcome to the live. Thank you for supporting. Yeah, but that's really it. I plan to grow this platform. I've been, I'm brand new to TikTok. Like I've been on here for like exactly like just a week, and I've grown followers. Like when I started, I had maybe less than 30 maybe. And so over the last week, I've been engaging and getting my follower count up. And so I ran across Dr. Lisa's room, which is where I got connected with Disaster Drama Queen. And I got the courage to go live. There were other people in there that were going live for the first time or just learning TikTok. And so that gave me the inspiration to get on here and to try it out. And I kind of pitched the idea and got some good feedback, so eventually we'll have affiliate links in here. Once I figure out how to do that, we'll have TikTok shop links and all that kind of stuff in here. So that way you can get some deals. In fact, I ordered some stuff on TikTok shop this week that I'm going to try out. One of the things was like a skincare product. So like vitamin C. And so I have these dark marks and stuff, which you can't see right now because I got the filter on, but that can kind of help with the face and stuff like that. And then I got this little tapper thing that helps with tapping on the screen because engagement's really huge on TikTok. So I'm learning that. And, my finger been about to fall off because I've been tapping so much in other people's lives. So I've just been tap, 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 tap. And then, so someone shared in their live that there's actually a tapper that you could use for that. So that was something I ordered off a TikTok shop. And then I ordered like a camera thing for filming in the car. So I'll be trying little things out and making those recommendations. Something else is like I have different supports and things that I use for different health issues. So I have, for example, I have these loop earplugs, and this is not something that I don't think I can do through TikTok shop, but these really help me with my overstimulation and things like that. So these purple ones are I'm trying to do this without my phone sliding down because I got it propped up on some index cards. But basically these purple ones right here, they help me to reduce the amount of noise, but I can still kind of hear what's going on around me. So these are really good for when I'm out and about. Um, I have these white ones. These are really good for for canceling out all the noise when I really need to like zone in and concentrate. Um, and then I have these switches, which switch back and forth depending on if you need them. So the brand is called Loop, and these are their earbuds. And so this just really helps me with overstimulation. Um, Something else that I have is like the Bose over ear headphones. I don't have those within arm's reach, but those are the type of recommendations that I'm talking about making, like things that can just like help people as they go along. Because um, before I realized that that was something that I struggled with, I didn't realize why I would get so tired or be so drained at the end of the day. And it's just amazing how like something as small as this can make such a positive impact on me just being able to have more energy throughout the day. And thank you so much for continuing to like everything. Oh, thank you for the gift. I got my first gift, my first rose. Thanks, Maurice Prince 602. Um, but yeah, so those are the type of recommendations that I'm going to be making here. Something else is hair. Like my hair is not done today. Like I've been putting off going live because my hair is not done, but I was just like, I'm just gonna show up as I am today. But but I've been natural for the past, oh my gosh, Seisha, when did we all stop getting perms? It was in college. So I've been natural for like over a decade. And so basically before I cut my hair, when I straightened my hair, it was down to tailbone length when I straightened it. And so I would always get like asked, what do you use for your hair? What products do you use? What do you use anything specific to help grow your hair out? And so those would be some of the things that I share. So um, right now I'm trying a few different products because I'm just now growing my hair back out because about a year or two ago, literally all the hair that was on my head was the blonde part. The rest of it was shaved. So it's just growing back out. And so, but I think some of my staples are like the Miel Organics leave-in conditioner. That's something that I use regularly. The As I Am co-wash, that's something else that I use regularly. So yeah. But thanks to everyone who's in the room. I believe there's like 11 people in here. So somebody didn't. Oh no, there's 11 interactions. Okay. I was like, I feel like I missed some people, but thank you to those who are still in here. But yeah, but those are some of the things that I'll be sharing recommendations for. So tying those into life lessons and things like that. And as we go along, I know the nerves will go away and I'll start to get better as time goes, and I'll have more structure. I'll have more things more organized. As I get more growth and more engagement, I'll be able to have access to more features within TikTok. And so, yeah, so I'm committed to trying it out for the next 30 days and seeing how it goes. Something else that I welcome in, Kendra. Thank you so much for joining. But something else that I guess I can let you in on a little secret on that I think Maurice Prince 602 knows is I've been actually filming content. Hi, Kendra. Thank you so much for joining and commenting. So I've been like creating content on the low for years, but never releasing it because I've been too scared. And so I have like years and years worth of content that I originally intended for other platforms. And so I still think it can be helpful, but I just need to figure out how to make it make sense and how to repurpose it. And yeah, so I have to get really creative with that. Disaster Drama Queen said, "That's great. Thank you so much." And so, yeah, but I've got years of footage that I needed to just figure out how to release to the world, but I've just never had the courage to release it. Like I have entire vlogs filmed, but they're not edited yet. But I just need to figure out how to release them, how to make them make sense, and how to repurpose them. And so I see Dr. Lisa join. Thank you so much for joining, Dr. Lisa, and thank you for sending your heart me. It's so weird to be on the other side, but but thank you. Maurice Prince 602 said, "Me and Ulysses sent that rose." Oh, that's so sweet. Ulysses is my niece. She's 6 years old. So thank you, Ulysses. Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for becoming a title gifter, sending 10 roses. Thank you so much. And thank you for liking the live, Kendra. Thank you so much for joining and all of your support. So just resetting and recapping. Basically, I was just explaining that something you can use as a space where we can you can get recommendations for daily life. And so it can be random. It's like a lot of it's a lot of hodgepodge content. So it could be like health, things that can help you with your health, wellness, things around your home. Like my husband and I, we just got a lot of stuff for our home that we've ordered. I've ordered some stuff from TikTok Shop. So as I unlock those features, I'll be able to kind of share more things and give y'all access to more things that you can buy and try. But that's basically it, and centering it all around and connecting it all to like life lessons. And so Lavender Zero said, "Release it. You won't know until you give it a try." Yes. And so what that's referring to is I shared a secret earlier, and that secret was I've been filming content for years. Welcome in, it's Sally B. Welcome in. But I've been filming content for years on the low for other platforms, but just never got the courage to release it. And so that's what I was talking about when everyone joined. But yeah, it's a lot. Yeah. But I guess the life lesson for this particular live would be to just have the courage to try, have the courage to get out there, have the courage to show up and come out of hiding. Because that's where I've been. I've been out of hide. I've been in hiding for a very long time. And I'm a creative. I write a lot. I do have a lot to say. Sometimes it gets lost in the jumble, in my brain. Like I feel like sometimes the connection between my brain and mouth is not always functional because the words get lost somewhere in between. But I'm like, I have a lot to say. Thank you, Dr. Lisa. She said, "Your voice is needed." Thank you, Disaster Drama Queen. She said, "We have been waiting for you all." That's so sweet. Thank you so much. And thank you for the likes. And thank you for joining, Hudson. But yeah, it's time. It's time. Also, another secret. I have a second page here on TikTok that I've started. I haven't built it out yet, but I do have plans for it. It's called Shana Like Dana. So that's SHANA like Dana. So that's my government, y'all, Shana. And I always have to tell people like Dana so that they pronounce it right, because I always get Shauna, Shanae. Sometimes because I have a twang when I speak. If I'm talking too fast, they'll think I'm saying China. But I'm like, no, it's Shana Like Dana. So the Shana Like Dana page is something separate because that will be a page that focuses on my poetry, my writing, and my fiction and things like that, because I was a writer in a previous life. So I need to pick that back up. But I just want to be very intentional with that page. So that's the reason for the separation. But yeah, like I'm a poet as well, and it's been a while since I've done anything with that. So, but thank you so much for the likes, and Thank you so much for the shares and engaging. It says this live USD 1 cent. Hey, I made my first penny. The Mary Reader has lit up all gifts in their gift gallery. But yeah, thank you so much. This is a huge accomplishment. I got my nervousness out of the way, and I finally got the first one. So thank you, Dr. Lisa, for the hearts. Thank you, Disaster Drama Queen. I want to shout out everyone else that's here. Thank you, Lavender Zero, Feisty since 87. She joined earlier. That's a really good friend, and she has really good content as well. That she posts. She's the historian. She's the genealogist, and she gets real deep with it. But thank you for the congrats, Dr. Lisa. And thank you also for the support from Maurice Prince 602 and my niece, Ulysia. But with that being said, I'm not going to take up too much more of your time. Thank you so much, Disaster Drama Queen. And you'll be going live tonight at, was it 9:30 Pacific time? Eight Central. Okay. So I will definitely tune in to your live. And Dr. Lisa said, check your live performance. Click on the house. Okay. Click in the house. Okay. It looks like I got 54 total views, 1 new follower, 3 gifters. Oh, I made 17 cents. Look at that. And then 39% came from this live. Got 46 diamonds from this live. It says go live for 30 minutes. So I've got 27 or 30 minutes. So I guess I need to stay on here for 3 more minutes. And then it says go live on 3 separate days. Okay. So, it looks like I've been live for 27 minutes. So I have to be on for 3 more minutes. But yeah, that's good. That's good to know. Lavender, Nisha, what you ready for? The recommendations? And so, okay, Dr. Lisa's let me know I will unlock the live features. And so Dr. Lisa, how I came across her page was I was just scrolling on TikTok one day and ended up in her room. And she's very good at, teaching TikTok and how to go live. She's an agency owner. And so it was just her delivery. It just felt like really safe because we were talking about in her live earlier how some rooms can feel a little tense or whatever, and hers wasn't like that. So it was really a good space to stumble across, and a lot of the people in there have been very nice and supportive. I was able to get a lot of connections there. So yeah. But Dr. Lisa said you can have a guest and co-host after 3 live days. And Nisha, Lavender Zero, you're ready for everything. Okay, I'm coming. Okay, so just like I showed up today, as I am. So I'm committed to these first 30 days consistently live, and then I'll make a new goal after that. But yeah. So I guess since I gotta be on here for like 2 more minutes, thank you, Dr. Lisa. And thank you for the hearts that have been going all the way around. But yeah, I guess since I've been on here 2 more minutes. Oh, this is something else that I have to get in the habit of doing is reminding people to engage. So, and y'all have been doing great since y'all been in here, but I have to remind people to follow, tap, share, gift. So that feels different to me and awkward to me. So I guess I need to practice that part. And then the second part is something cool that I thought that I think would be cool as the community grows is whenever I share something that you find valuable, something you can use, you could put hashtag I can in the chat. And so what that does is 2 things. It it affirms that what I'm sharing is actually, in fact, something you can use. But two, it affirms that we can do anything, and I mean anything that we put our minds to, and anything we have our goals set for. So that's something that I need to remind people to do in the future. So let me try this again. And thank you, Maurice Prince, for the heart puff. I missed it. Okay. This notification is blocking my thing. Okay. So now I got 61 total views, 1 follower, 3 gifters, and I've made my time, 30 minutes. So, alrighty. Okay. Congrats. Thank you, Dr. Lisa, for the friendship necklace. And thanks for the congrats. So with that being said, thank y'all so much for sitting with me on this live. Thank you, Disaster Drama Queen, Maurice Prince 602, Lavender Zero, Ulicia. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And I'm praying for protection, health, and safety for everyone until we meet again tomorrow night at 6 o'clock. All right. Good night. Uh-oh. Now I got to figure out how to cut it off. Uh-oh. How do I get out of here? Hi, Samir. Welcome in. We're getting ready to get off as soon as I figure out how to close it.